Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about some, do a news video, so we're going to get right into it. So let's start off here with NFL, start with Adam Schefter. Vikings right tackle, Brian O'Neill, he suffered a sprained MCL Sunday in Ireland, per sources. Two-time Pro Bowler, could miss some time, it says. So we have a trade. The Houston Texans, they are trading offensive tackle Cam Robinson to the Browns. Man, they trading linemen away instead of getting some. And I'm sure CJ Stroud's excited about this news, totally, man. And the Browns will get Cam Robinson and a 2027 pick in the 7th round, and the Texans will receive a 2027 6th round pick. So we have a Week 6 schedule change. 49ers Bucks has been moved from 1 p.m. Eastern to 4:25 p.m. Eastern. Patriots Saints has moved from 4:25 Eastern to 1 p.m. Eastern. The Dolphins, they've signed kicker Riley Patterson to their active roster for tonight's game versus Jets and replaced Jason Marshall Jr. on the injured reserve. John Harbaugh said Lamar Jackson's hamstring injury precluded him from returning to the game, and it didn't matter that the game wasn't that close to the point. There was no way he could have gone back in the game, Harbaugh said. Man, if he actually legit has a hamstring injury, oof. I don't know, Jim. Did he really have a hamstring injury? Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe it took him, had him out, and because it was a 3-score game. It says for Sunday versus Houston is in question. Even he doesn't really have to play. They could probably still win anyways. But some more bad news for the Ravens. Pro Bowl defensive tackle Nnamdi Madubuike is out for the season due to his neck injury. Could have been, they said it could be, was concerning, it could be long term, and unfortunately, he's going to be out for the season with a neck injury. So Giants owner John Mara announced he is battling cancer. A statement from him: I've recently been diagnosed with cancer and have been following the treatment plan recommended by an outstanding team of doctors, and I ask that you respect my privacy and my family's privacy at this time. You know, you may not like him as an owner. I get it, but hate cancer, and hopefully he gets through it. APP, and is able to come back. Browns receiver Cedric Tillman and DeAndre Carter with hamstring and knee injuries will miss weeks, per Kevin Stefanski. And Brock Purdy, he came in complaining complaining of some soreness in his toe today. According to Kyle Shanahan, Purdy and Shanahan talked on the phone last night. Purdy said he had no issues during the game. And 49ers do have a short week and a game Thursday at night at LA, so there's going to be some QB questions here. So unfortunately, an MRI confirmed that Giants receiver Malik Neighbors tore his ACL, man. That sucks. But the MRI confirmed he suffered a season-ending torn ACL during Sunday's game versus the Chargers, per sources. And, man, it just sucks, man. Such a great talent, and unfortunately tears his ACL. So the Super Bowl halftime show. Bad Bunny will be the halftime performer for the Super Bowl February 8th, 2026 at Levi Stadium. I mean, it's fine. If you don't want to watch it, okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't care for Bad Bunny. So, I'm not really going to say too much on it. I mean, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, it sucks. I mean, I don't know what, I don't know what people want. So, some inactives for the Jets, Jarvis Bramley Jr., Jermaine Johnson II, are both out for the game for the Jets versus the Dolphins. So, per report, Chargers superstar offensive tackle Joe Alt is expected to miss multiple weeks with a high ankle sprain. The Chargers already lost Rashawn Slater for the year, and Justin Herbert was getting left hit and right, left and right, left and right in the loss to the Giants yesterday. So, Joe Alt is expected to miss multiple weeks with a high ankle sprain. So, man, really the two best players on that offensive line, one's out for the season, one's going to miss multiple weeks. I want to see Chargers definitely going to be. It's going to be interesting to watch them. Going down through here. Per report, Ravens cornerback Marlon Humphrey is expected to miss multiple weeks with a calf injury per rap sheet, so the injuries just continue to pile on in Baltimore, man. And he wasn't doing shit anyways, so he can go do his podcast, or where the hell he does. So per report, Jalen Ramsey hamstring and Calvin Austin shoulder are expected to miss multiple games for the Steelers, so 2 losses there for Pittsburgh. So Brock Purdy did not practice on the estimated practice report today as he's dealing with toe soreness. Mac Jones, who would start Purdy can't, was a full participant. Even Mac Jones has looked better, to be honest. Not even gonna lie, no cap. Saints offensive lineman Cesar Ruiz suffered a high ankle sprain, sort of say, which is a 4 to 6 week injury that makes him a injured reserve candidate. Roquan Smith, Ravens All-Pro linebacker, was diagnosed with a grade 2 hamstring, sort of say. He'll miss a few weeks. Another Baltimore injury to their awful defense. I mean, Roquan Smith wasn't helping them anyways. Let's see if anything else here. Bills punter Cameron Johnson, who suffered a lower leg injury, is expected to miss some time. No word on the injured reserve yet. Titans are expected to open the practice window for Tajay Spears, running back, this week. Colton Miller, Raiders offensive tackle, who limped off the field on the team's final drive, is believed to have suffered a high ankle sprain. So probably be another multi-week injury. Eagles outside linebacker Ogbo Okoronkwo is believed to have tore his triceps in the Bucs game and is likely to be injured reserve. Could be out for the season. We'll see. Falcons wide receiver Darnell Mooney suffered a hamstring injury in Atlanta's win, but with the bye coming up, it's likely that he doesn't have to miss any games, sources say. So let's talk about some wrestling news here. So, this is from WrestleOps. WWE has reportedly upset people in Israel following the NXT vs. TNO show being called Invasion on October 7th. The term invasion on such a sensitive date raises questions about who in the organization is responsible for this preposterous decision. My lord, man. Shut up. What does it have to do with them? Oh, it's like, get in there and we'll make it about yourself. So AJ Styles says his upcoming final match against John Cena came out of nowhere and didn't think it would happen, but assures it's going to be incredible. I'm certainly happy for the opportunity to wrestle John Cena on his retirement tour. I did not think this was going to happen. It honestly just came out of nowhere, but I accept it. I want it. Me and John are going to have one last match, and it's going to be incredible. But I was told it was planned. This was planned. I was told. Come on, stop believing dirt sheets, man. Like, we know shit wasn't planned. They forced Triple H to do it. WWE has filed a trademark PJ Vesa Who? Hell if I know who this is for. So, Tony Khan, if there has been any frustration with WWE counter-programming, AEW, we're having a great year. Great year. Sure, man. Wouldn't say great year. Tony is literally an auto-response bot. Like, he says everything's great. Advertised for Monday Night Raw tonight. Dominic versus Rusev for the IC title. The Usos versus The Vision. Gee. Well, surely we haven't seen that tag match before. Rhea and Io appear. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Los Americanos and Bayley and Raquel. Another Uso Vision match. Ricky Saints won the NXT Championship. Invasion is officially set for Tuesday, October 7, 2025. NXT versus TNA. Stephanie versus Tiffany is set for Crown Jewel 2025. So, let's go over NASCAR and over the entry lists for this weekend at the Roval. For the trucks, 36 trucks enter. Connor Zilch in 7th. Chris Wright in the 16 truck. Oh my god. Chris Wright is back. Will Rogers in the 20. Who in 33? Maggio. Balecki in the 41. Timmy Hill in the 56. And Simp in the 62. You mean Slint, Bob? I mean, how are teams hiring Chris Wrong? 42 cars for 30 spots at the Charlotte Road Course for Xfinity. LeBay in the 07, Mosack in the 9, Hemrick in the 11, Corey Day in the 17, Aaron Morrell in the 19, Raw in the 24, Patterson in the 32, Williams in the 45, Partis in the 50, Sage Cameron in the 53, Austin Green in the 87, and Honeyman in the 92. For the Cup Series, the only notable is Josh Balecki in the 66. Let's go over the week schedule. Friday, 11:05 on FS2 Truck P&Q, 3:30 on FS1 the Truck Race. Kind of surprised it's on a Friday, but Saturday, 11:30 in the CW app, Xfinity P&Q, 2 on True TV Cup P&Q, 4:30 CW Pre-Race, 5 in the CW Xfinity Race, 2020-27 Stage Race. They will have temporary infield lights. Sunday, 2:30 on USA Pre-Race, 3 on USA Cup Race, 25, 25, 59 your stage lengths. Nick Sanchez is returning to the Big Shane number 48 car in Xfinity next year, but that's pretty much the news there. You know, there's a bunch of NBA Media Day shit today, but I'm not going to over all that. To be honest, like, nobody cares. Kawhi Leonard says Aspiration owed him more than $7 million before going bankrupt. Kyrie said, I felt like I was top 15 in the world, and there was no doubt about it. I was shunk every night, he said in last season. Sure, man. Giannis says he wants to be in a winning team. Sounds like the Warriors. We could be a winning team. Bradley Beal explains why he signed with the Clippers. He said it wasn't an easy decision. This in particular stuck out a lot. One, who Steve Ballmer is, how he operates, and what he stands for. Their pitch was honestly just better. How he operates? Did he give you money? DeAndre Ayton playing for the Lakers, the biggest opportunity in my career. Yeah, once he sucks, Lakers fans will start sending him threats like they do with every other player on their team. Ty Lue? What he wants out of Bradley Beal? The elite defender he's been in the past. Elite? Elite defender. Are we serious, man? Bradley Beal will be limited to start training camp due to a knee injury. Shocker. Austin Reeves could reportedly receive offers up to $40 million per season on his next contract. So Walker Kessler admits he's frustrated Utah didn't give him a contract extension. I felt they're going to trade him at some point. MPJ describes his perfect wife. I don't want a woman that acts like a dude. Did anyone ever ask him about basketball? Here are the 3 offers the Warriors have on the table to Kuminga. 2 years, $45 million, includes a team option in the final season. 3 years, $75 million, includes a team option in the final season. 3 years, $54 million, no team option. There's no momentum towards a committing contract or return prior to the team's first practice on Tuesday. Man, this dude's insane for trying to passing up on 3 years, $75 million. The Warriors reached contract agreements with Alex Tui, and Will Richard. They signed Al Horford, and they're bringing back DeAnthony Melton and Gary Payton second. So yeah, that's all the news I want to talk about. So peace.